Within the borders of Iran lies a concerning reality. A notable percentage of the country's child population is engaged in what is classified as child labor. Official statistics indicate that approximately 8% of children are involved in various forms of labor, with an additional 7% accounted for by the children of housewives, resulting in a combined figure of 15%. Alarming still is the revelation that around 10% of these working children are deprived of their right to education. In the shadows of bustling workshops and crowded streets, the phenomenon of child labor unfolds. These scenes depict the harsh truth of children laboring in environments often deemed unsuitable for their age. Their presence in these spaces underscores a systemic failure to protect their rights and ensure their well-being. Legislative measures aimed at curtailing child labor are evidently ineffective. The enforcement of existing laws is marred by deficiencies, with scant oversight of workshops where exploitation thrives. In these settings, children are subject to conditions that compromise their physical and emotional development, perpetuating a cycle of poverty and vulnerability. Child labor manifests in multifaceted forms, ranging from domestic chores to involvement in illicit activities such as drug trafficking and prostitution. These children, coerced into labor by circumstances beyond their control, are deprived of the carefree existence synonymous with childhood. Among the most distressing trends is the proliferation of scavenging among children. Encouraged by the dire economic landscape, many find themselves scavenging in landfills amidst hazardous conditions. Reports suggest the existence of organized groups exploiting these vulnerable children, perpetuating a cycle of exploitation and poverty. Oversight of child labor falls under the purview of the Department of Labor Inspection and Social Affairs. However, the effectiveness of their efforts is marred by bureaucratic hurdles and a lack of resources. Instances of personal inspections, particularly within the informal sector, are notably scarce, leaving many children exposed to exploitation without recourse. In response to the widespread issue of child labor, although civil activists are trying to reform laws and increase the government's accountability, the Iranian government actually does not care much about its own hostages and the people of the institution. As the curtain falls on these distressing scenes, the reality remains stark. The plight of Iran's working children persists, echoing a broader failure to safeguard the rights and well-being of its most vulnerable citizens. It is a call to action that reverberates beyond borders, demanding concerted efforts to address the root causes of child labor and ensure a future where every child can thrive.